This is the North Beach area of San Clemente. And the first thing we see is the beautiful Ole Hanson Beach Club. It's a fantastic building, and if I remember correctly, it was built in 1928. Let's verify that. Yep, they say 1928. And there is a pool and many other areas inside the beach club. And I think they use it mostly for weddings and other events these days. But look at the beauty of the stairs. It's great. Wow. This is nice. Look at this tower. It's around. Can we call it a tower, by the way? It's kind of low, right? But I don't know. But it's pretty. And there is a pool. It's just interesting to see how they did it in the past. They built a swimming pool right next to the ocean. Of course, it's safer to be in the pool, and you can, you know, train for a race or activities like that. And we are looking down at the parking lot right next to the train station. I will go down there in a minute. This is a better view of the pool. I was lucky because the door was open and they are preparing for tonight's event. Imagine sitting here with a glass of wine or a nice cold beer. It will perfect your life, right? The building itself is one of the finest in this town. I really like it. I mean, look at that baby tower we saw a minute ago. There is no purpose of it except beauty. And the Amtrak trains are passing San Clemente several times per day. I am the Casino San Clemente. I have been a beloved landmark of this community since 1937. Newly restored, I welcome your private event from 10 to 375 guests. Make a little history. Okay. That sounds great, but in order to see it, I have to move my location from the sign and walk up this walkway. And there you have it, the beautiful casino. It's not a traditional like Vegas casino where you have slot machines and all that stuff, but they used to have a lot of events back in the days. Dancing was a big thing. They have dinners and other interesting events. Maybe gambling too. I mean, who knows? I don't know, at least. But it's just a pretty place. And I can tell they have options. You can sit out under the blue sky and have a drink. You can, of course, have a wedding party or other types of events. It's closed, so I can't really do anything. But the grand ballroom is behind these doors. Wow. History Hall. And on the other side, they have the lounge. That's pretty. Hello.
Hey.
How's it going? Well, what type of events did they have here in 1920 when they built it?
1937.
Okay.
And it was a dinner theater.
It was a dinner theater. No gambling?
No.
No
Never
gambling. Why the name casino?
Well, back then it was a place for public dancing.
I see.
Okay. So they mirrored this after the casino on Catalina Island.
Yes, it is. I mean, it's very similar.
Right.
Definitely. Who owns it? Is it a city?
No, it's private.
It's private. I see. It's a fantastic building. Love it.
We're setting up for a wedding.
Oh, nice. Romantic.
Yeah.
Okay, have a nice day. Okay. And the big building next to the casino is under construction. I'm guessing somebody bought it and they are fixing it. And at some point in time, I believe they used it as a movie theater. But I cannot confirm that. Yeah, I'm not sure. But if you look at the shape of it, it's like a cube. So it could be possible. Anyway. I am walking down to the beach area. I'm guessing this would be the perfect place for a morning brunch. You can sit down and enjoy food, maybe a drink, or just a nice conversation. And up there we have the famous beach club. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I think the train is coming. So let's be closer to the station. That's good timing. Where is it? Can't see it. We know it's coming. So the question is, the big question, will it stop? Sometimes the train will, in fact, stop. I don't know, maybe I should go all the way to the track. There it comes. Well, I guess it stopped. All right, that's pretty sweet. And they have 2 levels on this train, and that's nice. I guess this is going down to, say, San Diego probably. It's leaving. Goodbye. Goodbye, train. It would be fun to buy a ticket and go down to wherever this train is going. I'm guessing this is one of the best train rides you can have because it's going right next to the ocean. Wow. All right. We had some luck. The big mystery is, why is there still parking available. Normally this is jam-packed, and it's a warm day. It's in the upper 80s, and still 60% of these spaces are available. I would say that is unusual. Maybe because we passed Labor Day and people think the winter has arrived. It's so strange. It's the warmest day of the summer, and yet nobody's here. All right. If you look up in this direction, you will be able to see Dana Point. And in between, you have Capistrano Beach, of course. And down to the south, we can see the famous San Clemente Pier. And the homes are incredible up on this bluff. There are a few fire pits on this beach as well, which is nice. But they are, of course, extremely popular. So don't expect to find one that is available for you. Not too many people go out in the water. It's a little rough. I mean, you can dip your toes. That you can do, but to go out and do some serious swimming, I don't know. It looks like nobody's doing that. Well, there is one lonely guy out in the ocean. And to do surfing, you have to go more south. I see a few boards far away. I like this typical artwork. People with surfboards. All right. If you follow the coastline, you will eventually come to Capistrano Beach. And this is a popular place if you have a bicycle, because you can bike all the way to Dana Point. I mean, you can bike even further, but I would say people come to San Clemente, and some of them will go all the way to the southern part. And flowers have been sold in this little shop for years. I've seen it forever, right? And this building, I think the intent was to build a station building, but according to the guy I talked to, he said it was never used. It was empty for a while, and now they are renting out bicycles. They are selling bikes or fixing them if you need help. And e-bikes are, of course, crazy popular. I don't know if we should call it biking, because it's basically a motorcycle. That's what it is. You don't need to pedal. You can just sit on it. But you can take your e-bike, come down to San Clemente, sit down and eat, and then go back home. San Clemente's main street is probably Del Mar, if we are talking about the downtown area, at least. And well, everything is beautiful. The library is big, and I'm going to walk up this famous street all the way up to the historic City Hall, so you can see for yourself what is going on. I will stop at certain corners and give you the most important things. Anyway, I like this. It's a beautiful library. I'm guessing they have a lot of knowledge in this building. And the trolley is free, by the way.
What up, YouTube?
Woo!
What up?
And they also have kids in town. And that's great. We need to keep an area like this young and fresh. You have plenty of restaurants up this street. They have cafes, realtors, in case you like to buy a home in the area. They have people doing financial planning. They sell wine. Not the regular 2-buck chuck, right? It's sophisticated wine. This street is expensive, but the positive thing in San Clemente is that parking is free. It's amazing. It's not like these other bad cities where they charge you like 40 bucks to drop your car for 10 minutes. You have 3 hours parking all over town. It's amazing. People move around using e-bikes, golf carts. A few people like me, they walk, which is kind of outdated these days. You need to have wheels. I think that's the important thing. And they are selling party supplies. You know, San Clemente is a rich community. People have parties, weddings, fancy events, and many other things. Yeah, maybe I should repair my watch that I don't have. But you could do it in this store. In the summertime, people are hanging out in these open restaurants. And the atmosphere is great. People are screaming because, you know, they had a champagne in the morning. So they are ready for the next party. Down at the bottom of this building is a big restaurant, drinking place. People are sitting outside, and it looks like they also sell other things deeper inside that building. And by the way, I don't think I should call anything a store. Again, it's a fancy town. We should call them boutiques. Fancy stuff. In San Clemente, nobody goes to a store, they go to a boutique. Crazy. All right. Buy a home, but bring some real money. The town is expensive. But you get what you're paying for, that's for sure. El Ranchito, the best location in town. The building style is still Spanish. Buildings are white. They're using red tiles on the roof. Oh. I'm not sure where the sound is coming from. These bells are chiming. It's an interesting town, and if you want to see the whole thing, you need more than a day. San Clemente is stretched out. There are many beaches, many buildings, many boutiques, and a big amount of restaurants. San Clemente is also famous for surfing. The waves are good, the water is decent, and you can find many good surfers in this town. Let's just see what's happening in the back. Well, nothing is happening. But there is free parking. Yeah, that's good. I'm not sure if this lot is free, but like I said, parking is free almost everywhere. We are looking at the historic City Hall. It's not in use anymore, but it was built in the late 1920s. And I think they need to send out the repair guys because they messed up the name. They stole the C and the H. Come on, guys, you need to fix that. It's a tourist attraction. And now they are leasing out the bottom of this building. All right. It is what it is. I can't fix it. Who is in charge? Who owns the building? I don't know. It's probably private these days. And El Camino Real is a busy street going right through San Clemente. This is a cool Jeep, a monster truck. That's great. 6 wheels. Oh, the name is Apocalypse. Yeah, I believe that. It's from Texas. Ooh. That car is from the future. Well, you can find anything in this town. At some point in time, this was the hotel,
Except for the ones we grant to new.
and according to the sign, it looks like they rebuilt the hotel into apartments. And the architecture is just fantastic. Lots of details, balconies, small windows, wood, wall paintings, and many other nice features. I love it. With a small fountain right in front of the door. You have to find parking before you go down to the pier. That is not easy, but if you are coming early, it will work. But on the other hand, you can find free parking, you know, 5 minutes away, and all you need to do is to walk down. Burn a few calories, and everything will be good.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking far.
Candy Crush. That's a nice Volkswagen.
You want to come take a guess how many balls are in the van?
It's 2,300. How about
That might be
that?
the answer. You got to lock it in though.
Nah, it's good.
Okay.
You play on that number.
Alright.
I just enjoy your car. What can you win, by the way? What?
$500 gift card to Rip Curl.
My God,
That's
500
for one
bucks
guess.
for one
You
guess.
might win.
I come back on the way up.
All you have to do is put your email. That's it.
That's cool. All right.
I love that van.
This is just the ultimate beach. South of Los Angeles, you have a few pearls. You have Laguna Beach, of course. La Jolla. San Clemente is absolutely one of the better places. Dana Point, of course. You need to go to San Diego or Orange County to find something that is good. LA, I don't know, it's just full of weird people and it's dirty. That's my take on it. Look at this. You can't find this in Los Angeles. Go to Venice Beach and find nothing but weird stuff. Come to San Clemente, everything is nice and clean. San Clemente is a bird sanctuary. Interesting. Where are the birds? I only see people, surfers, ice cream stores. And many other things. I am curious about the pier. So I guess it's time to go closer. By the way, Ole Hanson himself lived up on this bluff. And before I'm done with this video, I will go up there. I'm not sure if it's open, probably not, but at least we can take a look from the outside. Not bad. Wow.
That's a nightmare. That's a nightmare. Now, did you make it over to the ghetto?
I am sure you agree, this is one of the better places you have seen in a long time. Maybe you live in a country where there is no ocean, no good weather, everything sucks. Well, then this is the opposite of it. The wind is coming from northwest, but it's warm today. And look at these restaurants. Make sure you get a table right next to the glass. I just love this place. This is probably the main reason you like to go to San Clemente. Clean air, it's warm most of the year. I mean, you can have cold weather in January, right? But in the summertime, it's nothing but sunshine. People are also friendly. And I would say this town has become a tourist magnet. People are coming from all over the place just to enjoy this. The surfers are waiting for the perfect wave.
Does he surf?
I called him this morning. I was like,
I don't know if they find them today, but they never give up. And another thing is that if you go south and you pass this point you see in the background, you will have Trestles Beach. And that's a super famous surfing place, by the way. But that's San Diego County. And this is Orange County, even though it's the southern tip of it. And fishing, of course. I don't know if they catch anything, but it's relaxing just to, you know, sit down and wait for the big fish. I've seen them before. They get small stuff like sardines. Any fish today? No fish? Small fish? Yeah. He got nothing. But he doesn't give up. He's fighting. This is the end of the pier. And I know that this is not the original pier we are walking on, because we have something called winter storms or hurricanes. I believe the first one was built in the early days of San Clemente, like in the late 1920s. And then the first one was wiped out, so they rebuilt another one. And then that got destroyed. And in the 80s, they modified or rebuilt that one. So I don't know what generation this is, but it's still a nice pier. You are walking on wood. So it's one of the better piers you can find in Southern California. And I think selling ice cream or drinks is a good idea all the way out on this pier. If you're a lifeguard sitting in a tower like this, you can literally cover the entire beach. And I guess that's the point. You're high up and you have windows on all sides. What a perfect day for a visit to the beach. Yeah, all I can say is just fantastic.
What is he doing?
And the lifeguards are keeping an eye on you. I see they have binoculars and I know what they are looking at. And it's not what you think. There is a lot of stuff on this beach that will catch your fantasy, right? Unless this is bird watching, they are looking at the brown pelicans flying by maybe. And this is a beautiful, beautiful Jeep. I love it. Ooh, I love this Jeep. All right. They really did everything they could to make this town look nice. And in my opinion, they did a fantastic job. San Clemente is just the best of the best. People are waiting for the train, I think. My God, so many people. Oh, I hear it. It's going north. Maybe I can go up on the grass. Okay, let's take a look. The Metrolink. What a nice day trip. It's definitely something you need to do in the summertime. This train is not stopping. I go even higher up. This is all live, my friends. All right. A train with a pier in the background. You don't see that every day. Goodbye, train. Have a nice trip going north. A beautiful fountain right in front of Ole Hanson's former home, and he called it Casa Romantica. I believe it's closed because a few months ago they had a landslide somewhere close to the building, and I'm guessing this is why we can't see behind this fence. I wish we could take a sneak peek inside, but I guess we can't. Anyway, this is it. It's available, or was available, for rent, weddings and other events. I guess I just missed it. They closed 2 p.m. But the door is nice. And maybe we can see the beautiful green area behind this door. All right, well, I tried. Let's say goodbye from Casa Romantica in San Clemente. Probably the best property in town. I hope you enjoyed this video.